Good morning everyone and welcome to this week's vlog for One Man and His Boat, and at long last I actually get weather to get one day out this week. Oh my god, we're in for a kick in this winter, I can assure you. So good morning everyone, a very warm welcome indeed, and thank you very much for joining us as per usual on this week's episode of One Man and His Boat. As you can see, it's still quite black dark, tides are all wrong, everyone's just against us this morning. What time we got? We got 7:30, the tide's been on the flood for an hour and we're still waiting on daylight coming in. It's trying to sneak in but it's not quite there yet. So the plan is this morning, because the tide's on the flood, we're going to go east and we're going to start off with the furthest east fleet. And why do we do that? Because we need to get maximum stretch with the gear, and we always shot with the tide, so that's why we're going away east. So let's hope it's a productive morning, because by god I really need to get some pennies coming in. Good news on that front, the price of the lobsters are up to a more reasonable price for this time of year. However, things are going up as well. Bait bands are now up to £12 instead of £10. Yeah, price of cripples there's £4.50 a difference now, not just £4. So yeah, give with one hand, take away with the other. The weather has been absolutely atrocious. It's just been wind, one front coming in after the other. And I must admit, I'm a little bit upset with Wind Guru. That's one of the ones that I actually use the most. And yesterday it was given a 1.8 metre swell for basically most of the day. I came down to move the boat through to come out this morning. It was like this, it was flat calm. I was fricking biling. Because I live up in the countryside and I'm miles away from the sea, I'm a 20-minute drive away really. I didn't get to see what the condition of the sea's like until I come down. Whereas most of the guys that live in Dunbar just walk out the doorstep and they can tell if it's a good day to go on out. So, I missed yesterday. So today we're going to get out, tomorrow we're not going to get out, and that's the end of the week tomorrow. That's our working week obviously. This is Wednesday today for us. Friday, we might get Friday morning in, but then the weekend, southeasterly gales again. Big swells, just, yeah. It's winter fishing guys, it's winter fishing. Right, boat's ready to rock, I'm ready to rock. Are you ready to rock? Good. Right, let's get this boat loused and let's get to sea. Now the level of the tide is actually at the bottom of the ladder, and that's just that's the minimum level I need to get out. Now we have to be very careful when we're doing this. We can't go charging about because there's sandbanks in Dunbar Harbour and stuff like that. Plus there's some debris in the harbour as well, and we don't want to be picking anything up in the prop when the tides are this dangerously low. So we'll be going out nice and cockany. Let's take our time. Nae hurry for nae man nor beast. You still see me okay? Right, I'm going to turn you off because I can't see a thing. Sorry Jeff. That's better. Now the trick of the trade for Dunbar, I know you can't see me but you can hear me. The trick of the trade for Dunbar when the tides are like this is stay to the south pier. There's a sort of a wee channel where it's deeper towards the south wall. And if you follow the pier round till you hit the steps and then you take a wide berth round and then you can do the S through the harbour mouth. There's a wee sort of snaky bit, high sandbanks either side. So yes, you have to be careful. Have to be careful indeed. Looks like two of the other boats have got the same idea as myself. We've got Ross waiting until the flood of the tide and Eddie, May Queen. That daylight's coming in nicely now, thankfully. Time we get to the first end. Looks like tomorrow I can get another hour in my bed. Another hour longer. Don't worry, I'll turn the light back on once we get past the harbour mouth. Because I've got to see where I'm going as well, you know. It's not just about your view and pleasure, you know. Jeff will be cursing me. Yeah. I love my Jeff. He's always about how the job's easier for him to do. But I can't get him out in the boat, guys. I just can't get him out. I offered him. He wants to do the Christmas message in the next day or two. I offered him to come out on Friday morning. What's the weather going to be like? I says it's going to be fine first thing, but then increasing to a severe gale 8 by Friday afternoon. I don't think I'll bother, he says. Quite bloody right. Right, here we go. Hello, we're back again. There you go, you can see me now. Let's get out of Dodge. One thing I nearly forgot to do. What do we always do? We always text Lynsey, tell her that we're on our way out, so she's got timings. Whee! Our life when the ocean weaves. Oh. Oh. Right, okay, let's go. Look, no hands. Gotta love an autopilot. I've got it at the right angle here. So I'm afraid there's not really much news to catch up on since our last vlog. The guys are moving into their steel containers now from the fire at the stores, at MacArthur stores. For everybody that's new to the channel, go back 2 or 3 vlogs on our channel and you'll be able to see exactly what I'm talking about. For everybody else that's old school, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So the guys are quite chuffed they're moving into the containers. They're still not connected up with power yet, but I'm sure that's still to come. I mean, everything takes a lot of organising. The Harbour Trust is doing well with talking to all the insurers and stuff like that, getting things in place. And the actual community spirit in and near Dunbar has been outstanding, absolutely. Our local Howdens has donated £500 just to the fishermen's cause. I mean, that's just absolutely brilliant. So the guys will now be able to buy, or some of the guys at least, will be able to buy new tools to actually start building creels again. So that's good news. It just shows you how much community means to the fishing industry. Without community, we have nothing. And without the fishing industry, the community has nothing. As we've already discussed in previous vlogs. And I'll give you one for instance. Our Kevin on the Sea Breeze, he's been basically let down by an engineer that was going to fit his new engine. And he had to try and do something rather rapidly, because obviously when you buy a new engine, you've only got a certain amount of time to commission it. So he eventually got an engineer that's very, very good, and he got it done within a day. So it just shows you there's pros and cons about having a good industry around the fishing industry. You really need to, I mean, back in the old days, it was brilliant. You picked up the phone, the tradesmen were there, the proper tradesmen. These are folk that could fix things, no fitters that just say, oh, you need a new one of them and chuck it away. That's the society these days and age. Back in the day, they used to fix things, used to tear it apart. All right, that bit's knackered, we'll clean this up, we'll put that knackered bit, put a new bit in that, put it all back together, you're good to go. Right? Didn't get that anywhere, it's just like, oh, that's knackered, mate. You need to order a new one. There's another £700 away. Right? That's the state of the fishing industry at the minute. So, and I'm quite sure it's up and down the country. It really is. I really hope I can get Friday in and get a start to next week as well, because the way this forecast's looking, I mean, it's not looking good for next week either. We're getting weather on the Saturday and on the Sunday. Well, there's no the wind on the Sunday. However, you're still going to have the huge swell there, because I talked about a 3 metre swell, And then Monday it's ought to pick up, the winds to pick up again. Which direction it's going to be, who knows? I don't know. At this time of year, I'm only looking maximum 40 hours in front of myself. That's if the weather forecast can give you right. And there's no point in looking at the Marine Met Office chart, because they just give you a variant. I mean, I'll give you, for instance, today. Let's have a quick look, shall we? Give me a second to find it. There we go, Met Office for the 34th and North Sea. Where are we? Sorry, the Grandad look. Southerly or southeasterly 46, sea state, moderate, occasionally slight. Ah well. Weather showers, perhaps thundery. Woo! Visibility good, occasionally poor. So basically that could mean anything, Visibility good, occasionally poor. Well, that's like every day at sea. Weather showers, who cares about a bloody bit of rain? Perhaps thundery. What we care about is the sea state. Are we going to get wind on top of it? I can actually feel a wee tickle that way, like, and that's no southerly, that's southeaster. So yeah, like I say, Met Office very vague. It could be this, it could be that. Take your pick, right? I mean, with all the science and the technology they have these days, and they still give you a varied weather forecast. Brilliant. I'm bloody wasting it.
Are you alright, Head, before I come through? Ah, that's a foot. She's dragged a bit like that.
Aye, there we go. Rough thing about having a deep draft on a tidal harbour. That's why I'm glad I've not got the rock hopper anymore. I hated that when the tide was at the bottom. Right guys, I'm going to save a little bit of power, a little bit of time. That's been blathering for 20 minutes, so I'll catch up with you when we get to the first fleet. Bye! So guys, nearly at our first end. By God, it's cool. I just wanted to show you something really fantastic. Look at that. That really is nice. Yeah, the technology is no coping with the cool weather, by the way. Things are no happening the way they should be happening. Normally our microphone connects up to the camera, to you guys. It's no doing that this morning. I done it first thing, but it's no doing it now. So God knows. Right, first fleet. Let's see what's in this one. This is the wee pot, so I'm not expecting a lot out of it. Plus it's been lying a good bit of time, that one's tickling up, I'm telling you. And we've also got Neil's just working just inside us in them here. And there's a fleet at the back of us too, so I don't bloody know. Anybody got a tin of Vaseline? Thanks, Nelly. Hey, you gotta love that cousin. It's family, it doesn't matter. That's what I get for not being out yesterday. Maybe he's in denial because he's not got any. Hey, my darling, let's go. Let's see what we got. Oh, we're going. Little baby lobster, how you doing? Let's get you down here where the action is. Bing. No size, too small. I think these creels will be bare. Been lying too long. Last week's vlog, you'll see I had to miss this fleet. That was only 2 days ago though? 3 days ago? 3 days ago, I think it was. Come here, kid. Berry hen! We're still recording. Oh, yeah. To be. Bear creels, right, wee Carol, male crab, we all know about them. Hello, hello, how you doing? Just tiny things, man. Tiny, tiny. What is size? One size Carol. Ooh, ooh. There you go, got one. Female lobster. Now you can tell she's a female because she's got more of a rounded tail on this thingy and she's not got any bits there. Usually if it's a male, they've got a wee towel, you know what sits there. So yeah, and usually the males have got bigger claws as well. But nice wee female, she's not V-notched or nothing, so yeah, good. One,
Person's on board. That's discipline recruit.
None, 8 kids. Two wee, I think. Yeah, two wee. So there we have it, guys. One lobster. Proper winter fishing now. We're going to take it east and in just a little tad. And then we're going to burrow about and then shot back. Because the tide is flowing that way. Same way as the tide and the waves are going, thankfully. It's good to move areas all the time instead of just lying at the same bit. Although, when it's winter time and you've got plenty of time between times to go and actually out to sea, then you can maybe put it back in the same place, especially when you're sort of, everybody's working in the same area and you're kind of surrounded. There's sometimes not very many places you can move to, especially when your ground is limited. Right, I think that'll do. That'll do. Come on, straighten up. There we are. There you go, guys. Beautiful lobster. Look at her. Gorgeous. Come on, sweetie pie, and you pop. Right, on with the next fleet. This will be the big parlours, so it'll not be as bad. Oh, so we're here and Neil's there. We're saying Neil, but he's working Kevin's gear while Kevin's getting repaired, bless him. So my hat off to Neil, honestly, what a gentleman. But by God, need a set of them, son. In. I love you really, mate. Sometimes. Well, like I say, I didn't see anybody else about, but he's got a shot right on us. Oh, bloody laddie. Right, here we go. Number 2. There's the sun up now. Lovely, lovely. I've got splatter marks, so I'll clean you in a second. So we're here, Neil is there. You kidding me on? Is that not been recording all this f***ing time? Oh, I'm just gonna, honestly, ape shit the f***ing day. Pardon my French. What a state of affairs. So, ladies and gentlemen, I've just done a whole spiel to the camera about picking up the second fleet and all the rest of the carry on, and the f***ing camera's went and shut itself off again. Ah! Not in the bloody mood to make a vlog. Why is that? Because I'm in a f***ing mood. Stupid technology. I've had nothing but bloody bother this morning. Microphone wouldn't connect to the camera. Camera's now just turned itself f***ing off. Oh, I give in. Honestly, absolutely give in. But at least the weather's nice. Well, it's nice for the now. Hey, let's get these f***ing pots pulled and let's get home. God, I had explained to you about male and female lobsters and everything. Frick. Right, just for the camera's sake, okay? This is a female lobster. You can tell she's female because she's more rounded on the body and she's got a rounder tail for keeping her eggs in. And the male lobsters have got their wee willy winkies right about there, whereas obviously she does not. So that's the difference between a male and female lobster. Right, there's a wee male one. Obviously tiny in comparison, but males are a lot straighter on the tail, and as you can see, there's his wee willy winkies. And 9 times out of 10, the males have bigger claws as well, so 9 times out of 10. So that's the difference between male and female. I feel like I'm in Groundhog Day, I'm repeating myself. But you'll not know that because the camera didn't switch on. Yeah. Yeah. Right, come on. Autopot this morning, autopot. Get in there. Beautiful female. Lovely female. No V-notch, no eggs. Perfect. Do. Tiny wee male. Granny Hatchie, or sea urchin, for everybody that's not local. Male lobster, no size, not size, come back next year. Ooh. Oh, she's a beaut. Once again, another female. Yeah. Too wee. Way too wee. No. Ooh. Hello, dear. No, there you go. Size lobster, but she's too soft. When I mean soft, I mean she's changed her shell recently, so the shell is not hard, which is rubbish for us, but good for the lobster. Oh. Oh, come on. Hello, hello on our telephone. Oh, hello. Yep, male lobster, finally. Oh wow, are you size? My God. Oh, size bit soft. Last crew, last chance. Come on. Berry 10, she's a guy, they're a wee bit, oh no, they're black. I thought they were red. This is be the light. Our berry hen. And our telephone. That's not bad. 6. 6. That's good. Oh, come on. Wake up, it's a beautiful morning. Right. See me in Tecta now. Oh, frickin' joke. Even the plotter's no happy with us this morning. Aye, whatever. Whatever! Woo! Right, east again now, shot down. We're going to move out a berth, keep away from Neil. Well, that's the idea. Because Neil is right on the frickin' marks. At least the best thing about Neil's flag ends, you can see them. I can't say Neil's, but they're no Neil's. Just Neil's working them. It just shows you the community we've got at Dunbar. There's a few that'll help each other. And also a few that'll not, as with any harbour. Right, we're going to get these lobsters banded, guys. Where are you? Right there. Now, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Hey, good numbers. I'll go in power wise. Are you kidding me on? Oh my lord! This camera's waiting to shut itself off now. How's the battery did? Wonder if it's that bad battery. It is. We've got a knacker battery on one man in his boat. Jeff watched that one there earlier on. I should have watched it when I put it in to charge it up. Because when I get the cameras back for Jeff, I'll pre-charge everything before I go out to sea. Because sometimes it can be a day or two. Yeah, difference. For when I get the cameras back. To when we actually go to sea. So hello everyone. Welcome to Barry's favourite fleet of the day. The last fleet. Yay! Now, we've done no too bad the last two fleets. We had the small creels, we had 5. And then we just had Richard's big parlours there, 7. So good numbers. Helping add to the day. Now we're heading for the last fleet, which is another big parlour fleet. And I'll just keep the fingers crossed and see what's in it. It is in deeper water, but it is further west, so I don't know. Maybe it's going to work, maybe it's not. So we'll see. My mood has still not improved much because everybody is now squeezing in the further up west we go. It's ridiculous. I think that's what's upset me the most is when I shot the gear there prior to all this weather. I had kind of a clear area. Everybody was at the right sort of distance apart. And then as soon as somebody gets the weather window, boom, they're straight in on you. It's just nuts, it really is. And there's, for instance, Jeff, look at Laurie. Laurie's just a way to shoot, I think. But there's an end inside him, there's an end outside him. It's hard to say what's going on. The thing is, all this gear was further out before all this weather started. And everybody was working their own wee bit of ground. And now, I can't frickin' move. It's no fishing. It's no fishing. I mean, poor Laurie's gone round the circles now. He doesn't care where he's gone. Oh dear. He's maybe thought, I better not show it there, I'm going to find somewhere else for it. It's either that or the jungle drums have been speaking again and saying, Barry's only got 6 fleets in, but he's landing a few lobsters. What's going on? I don't know. Just good at my job, I suppose. And I must admit, as ever since we changed from steel gear to wooden gear, I swear to God, it's been like instant change for us. So anybody that's got steel gear and you want to try the wooden gear, honestly, you'll fish 3 times as much. Yes, you can't get into all the wee nooks and crannies and keep the gear in bad weather and that. But for some reason, well, for us at least, the steel gear did not fish. I know some of the guys at Dunbar love their steel gear, so I think it's your own preference. But for us, definitely, we definitely have improved our fishing ever since we changed to wooden creels. Last flea. Woo. I've seen one of these in the creels for a wee while. A wee ling. Whoop. Should get two in there. Good God, look at the size of that slavery bucky. Or whelk. But more importantly, oh dude, big male lobster, soft. Darn. Oh, soft as well. Ooh, nice female. There you go, size guys, size. Ooh, ooh, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I've had one of these before and it was soft. Ooh, look at this, guys. Right, either one or two things. Obviously it's a lobster. It has been cleaned right out. And what that usually means is either it's an octopus, but that usually leaves some sort of flesh, or lice. Now we have got big spring tides at the minute, big full moons. So I'm guessing it could be lice. Not too small. Come to the papa. Come on, baby. Look at you, gorgeous. And there's a reason it's gorgeous. It's soft. God damn it. Right, okay. Away you go, love. Now back when I was a lad and first started fishing, this time of year you'd never see a soft lobster. Never. Mind you, this time of year you'd hardly see a lobster. That was all brown crab at this time of year. You could haul 200 or 300 pots and come in with, what, 7 or 8 boxes of crabs and about 5 lobsters. That's what you get this time of year. But back then there wasn't as many boats at the creels. Oh, soft as well. Because back then we had a lot of trawlers. Did I say the T word? Well, the greenies will be running about panicking. Ban the trawlers, ban the trawlers. Banned for talking for what you didn't ken what you're talking about. I've got to laugh. They all talk about banning the trawlers and everything like that, right? But there was a study done. They went and left this bit of grunt for about 5-6 years. Went back to it thinking it would be a vast abundance of absolutely brilliance of life. It was dead. Dead as a dodo, because it wasn't getting turned over. The trawlers weren't going through it, and aye, made a pure disaster. Obviously MPs inshore work, but out of the deep sea, nah, doesn't work at all. The grunt needs churned up. Now when I'm talking about inshore, I'm talking about for 3 miles inwards or 3 miles outwards. That's deep sea for us, because we're inshore vessels. So yeah, so there's a wee story to enlighten you once again. And the proof's in the pudding. Back when I was a teenager and all the rest of it, and we had a good trawling fleet at Dunbar, each boat in the summertime would bring in 30-40 boxes easily. See now, they can hardly scrape half a dozen boxes. And it's not due to overfishing, because there are 0 trawlers left. So you tell me what's up. Are the fishermen right, or are the scientists right, or have we already fished it out? Is the pollution too much? Is it global warming? Woo, I don't know. You decide. Don't tell me though, I'm not interested. Oh dear, everybody's got their own idea what it is. But I would say, if a 82-year-old man is telling me that the fishing from back today to what it is today, and it's all because of the lack of going over the ground and making this stuff breed, then you're going to take his advice. He's got a lifetime of actually knowledge. Whereas I've only got 50 years on this planet. Oh, look at that berry hen. Back on the side hen. So yeah, one thing you always do is listen to your elders, because they know best. They've done all the mistakes. They've done everything wrong. But you want to listen to a wee greenie that's been reading a bit of paper, then you crack on. Me, I'll listen to the man with the knowledge. No some professor in a university that's written a paper on it. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 1, 2, 23. There we go, guys. 23 the finest lobsters. And as for the poos, whoop. See that? As over she goes. There we have it, guys. Right, I'm going to get cleaned up now. Get ready for going home, thankfully. So, if you like this kind of content, please give it a thumbs up. If you like this bit, we'll start that again. So if you like this vlog, guys, please give it a thumbs up. If you like this kind of content, please consider subscribing if you haven't done so already. And basically, if you've got a comment, write it below. Until your next vlog, my friends, you can tell I'm off. I'm not right. Oh dear, check if I try it a third time, I'll maybe get lucky. Nah, fit. You take care of yourself, guys. All the very best. Barry's having an off day. He's having a terrible day. Right, let's get these covered.